welcome to Mystic Star Magic. Oh, I'm so happy you are here as we find out what's happening with you this week. So I'm going to show you pile 1, group 1, pile 1. This is going to be pile 2. Right there. These are Dixit cards, and this is pile 3. I really like them. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. Open our eyes. Oops, sorry, I'm making lots of noise. And now as we exhale and open our eyes, please choose whichever pile draws you to it. All right, let's do this. Hello, pile 1. Okay, so let's find out what is happening this week. So I'm using Dixit cards. If you don't like me using the Dixit cards, please let me know. If you do, I'm kind of enjoying this just because there's so much. It's just like allows the intuition to come through here. So let's see what your overall energy for this week is. I feel like there's a sense of, spring is sprung here. That's sort of what I'm seeing here. I do feel like a part of you is feeling a bit overwhelmed. Here it's a lot of like, you're saying like, oh my goodness. But what I'm seeing here, if you are feeling overwhelmed, like by something, it could be by somebody, by a situation where you're just like, I can't overcome it. You are going to overcome it. I do feel like that's an important thing. It just feels that it's a lot bigger than it is. Yeah, I really like this card, and it's actually what led me to use like winter theme, but like we're going into spring cards this week. So whatever this situation is where you're feeling overwhelmed over like, oh my goodness, whatever it is, you're going to overcome it. It's a lot bigger. I feel like this is kind of like a little bit of like the 9 of Swords energy where you're just like, you're feeling a little paralyzed in fear. But your mind is making it out to be bigger than it is. I know it's not like, because when you're in the 9 of Swords, you could hear these words, but it doesn't make a difference. But I feel like that's why this card comes in here. And just if you can focus on like where the beginnings end, like where the joy is, like the little things here, you're gonna start to see like all this kind of like beginnings, like abundance coming through. You're just gonna be like, all these happy coincidences, I actually want to say, or like happy accidents are going to happen here. And I feel like that is, I really liked it. There's also like a message coming for you this week. It could be about a job for some of you, or about like, yeah, something to do with work, I feel like. We have the 7 of Presents. We have the 6 of Ornaments. We have the 9 of Candles. We also have the 3 of Ornaments, and then we have the Moon. Okay, so we have all of these. So 9 of Candles, we can say like, it's sort of like you are determined. Things are going to happen. Things are like, I feel like you're very close to something very positive coming through here. You might need to ask for help though for some of you, and then there's also like this 6 of Ornaments, which is also trying to find this balance, receiving and giving, receiving and giving. 7 of Presents is choosing. There's a choice that needs to be made. There's some like, and maybe that's what it is. Maybe you're feeling overwhelmed, like, oh my goodness, which is the right choice? The right choice is the one that really comes, I guess, from this heart, from this sense of abundance that's coming through. So if you're feeling scarcity, money is coming. That's an important thing. It's still like you're very close to finishing something, and that 9 of Candles can actually almost seem like this, like, because you're next is the 10 of Candles, which is the 10 of Wands, and it's sort of like you're feeling overwhelmed, but it's almost like the cycle is ending. It's coming over. The spring is, spring is sprung. It's coming, right? So you have to give yourself this chance. The Moon, very strong intuition, really following those I feel like inner promptings coming through. And there's also a sense of really facing those fears. Like a lot of us, we don't really like face the fears. We kind of push back. We're like, we don't want to. But if you can admit and if you can acknowledge the fear that you're having, you're like, I'm feeling overwhelmed. I feel like that's when it's going to clarify, or like it's going to kind of come undone. I feel like that's what I'm saying. And also, really, if you need help, ask for help. This 3 of Ornaments is there for a reason. It's sort of like you can Others will help. Others, there's a lot of support I feel here for you. Yeah. Okay, let's see what other things are coming through here for this. So altitude and energy. And we have enliven. Oh, and I love that you have the snowman again. There's a sense of enliven. Yeah, and enliven is actually a perfect word because you're like, it's sort of like things are starting to come forward. There's things are starting to grow. Things are starting to develop here. Ruminate could be a little bit of the hermit energy here. And for me, that still has to do a lot with this, like going deep within yourself and allowing the fear to finally like expose the fear. I feel like once you expose whatever this fear is, like it actually will become less and less and less. It won't have such a strong like power over you anymore. The energy, oh yes, yes. And even with the sun enlivened, there's a sense of like wonder coming this week. And the altitude, that's also something that's important because you are feeling too strongly like focusing on the smaller picture, but if you zoom out, you'll see like, oh no, these worries or whatever this is not as big as it seems to be, right? There's a sense of that coming through here. I love this energy because it's sort of like, to me, it's very magical. Like I feel like this week can be very magical, but facing those fears, you can't like try to pretend they're not there. That's a very important thing because I think that's what it is. And spending some time within yourself. Really, what is it that makes you happy? That's sort of like what I'm thinking here for you. Let's go ahead and see what the mystical crystal ball has for you in terms of what's coming. It could be love, it could be other stuff, but I like to use this, and then we'll use the fortune cookie cards too. So what's happening for the collective this upcoming lamp? So guide, financial gain is coming your way, so that's actually quite lovely. So financial gain, yeah, because I feel like this for me, it feels a little bit overbearing, like financial concerns. Like if you're needing money and you like feel like that can really drive you to like feeling very there's a lot of anxiety with that. And so the Six of Ornaments lets us know that yes, there is abundance coming your way. So baby, divine intervention. So minor but unfortunate events that bring about positive change. So this might be like a minor but unfortunate event, but it's going to be something that's going to bring like something very positive for you. So I do like that. And then we have our interference. So bad news is coming in matters of love. Okay. But like I said, minor but unfortunate events that bring about positive change. So there's going to be like, maybe there's interference in terms of love, but it's going to work out for your benefit. I like this. And then we have angel blessings. Expect good news, especially in love. And you see this, it actually makes a lot of sense because it's sort of like, you have like, I feel like this is that right here. You're like, oh my goodness, something bad, but it's going to turn out positive. So don't feel overwhelmed, but acknowledge the fear. I always say that. Acknowledge the fear. Acknowledge your emotions. And let's see what the fortune cookie card has for us this week. Have no regrets. Yes. That's exactly like here. The little snowman has no regrets. The snowman's enjoying the spring. And eventually the snowman will melt. But it's sort of like, but that doesn't mean take away from the fact that he's still enjoying the nature, the beauty, right? You have the power. Yes, manifestation can come through here. Okay, let's see. And then here you have find your tribe. And so what that is, it's sort of, if you need help, look at this. If you need help, others are there to help you, guide you through this as well. And here, even with the lamp, there might be guidance. So maybe for some of you looking for mentors, might be a good time this week. And master a craft. So what are you wanting to master? And so maybe even mastering a craft will feel like overwhelming, but little by little, you're going to learn. You're going to get better. You're going to see all of this. Oh, I really do feel like there's like such a positive energy here for you. But this is a week for facing your fears, for connecting to others, and for like allowing the abundance, be willing to receive the abundance that's coming your way. Yeah. And really, for me, it's really about enjoying like this, like like the new things, like the things that you've already planted the seeds, they're starting to sprout. Enjoying them, acknowledging them. So I hope you liked this reading. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up and please consider subscribing. I feel so very honored that I was able to read your cards. And until I see you in the next one, bye bye, my dear friends. Friends from group 2, thank you so much for being here. If you're new to here, I am very grateful that you're giving me a chance. And for those of you who have been with me for a while, oh my goodness, thank you for sticking with me. All right, my friends, so this week is all about, it sort of feels like the collective is sort of like we're facing our fears this week. This week is all about facing fears. There's also a great sense of abundance coming this week, because I like a little similar to group 1, but different. Like, so we are facing, like fears might be in the background, but we are moving forward, and I do feel like there's a lot of abundance. There's a sense of maybe this week you're feeling out of sorts. You're feeling like you're not, like you don't belong, and that's okay. Sometimes it's sort of like you're feeling like, what am I supposed to do? And that's sort of this week is about that. But like you're the mermaid here, so you're like, oh my goodness, maybe spending time this week in nature might be very good for you. Spending it near water if you can't, whatever reason you can't, there's no water nearby, there's always like a bath or a shower, or like even just have like holding a glass of like water and having the light just kind of come through here. It's sort of like that's what I feel like you're needing to recharge is what I'm seeing here. That's what I think. There's a needing to recharge, but yes, also feeling maybe you are a bit out of sorts because that energy, like you've been maybe giving too much. And you gotta recharge, my friends. Wherever you can find a sanctuary, make it like even if it's like a little small thing, just create a little sanctuary if you can for yourself this week. And yeah, carry those things, like that abundance that's coming. But I do see like that there is like a thing of fears kind of moving to get us. Here we have the 8 of candles, 2 of candles, Queen of candles. Wow, I love that. 6 of candles, and then we have the Ace of Candles. I actually love this. There's a lot of creativity coming through here. We have a lot of creativity and passion. So choosing, I feel like it's almost like a choice that you're making. I feel like you're no longer feeling like this is where you belong, and so you might choose something else. Maybe you're considering moving. Maybe there's a needing for the break. I feel like there's a need for you, if you can this week, to take a break, spend time in nature, even if it's like a staycation, just do something specifically where you can recharge this week. Because maybe things are moving fast here with this 8 of candles. There's like a lot of motion. What else did I write? Queen of candles. Oh, love it. You are in your element in other ways. You are like letting this week be all about creativity, really connecting to, if you're an entrepreneur, connecting to that creativity. This week is all about creating fast movement, and there's like some sort of success coming through, something that where you are, like here you even have the little stones. There's a lot of success coming through here for you. Confidence, and there's the clarity. I do feel like this clarity for me, I'm actually going to put it here, is the clarity of maybe where you thought you were going was not where you wanted to go. And that's sort of what I'm seeing here. It's sort of like you're like, maybe this is not the path that I really wanted to, and you're choosing a different one, right? You're saying, hey, this is not where I belong, let me move somewhere else. And there is a sense of motion here and abundance, so that I actually like a lot too. But like I said, Queen of Candles, my friends, passion, creativity. This is all you for this week. We have vacancy, we have unstoppable. Yeah, so I like it really, to me, it's sort of this vacancy is sort of like, well, first of all, you could definitely go for a little like vacation maybe. But what I'm seeing is sort of like you are not feeling like something is like making you feel like you don't belong there, or like it's no longer where you want to go. But once you've made that decision, once you've chosen the different, like the path that you really do want to try, you're unstoppable. Like once you've made that decision, there is that decision that you need to make. We also have being willing to receive, right? There is like abundance coming. So being willing to receive, and maybe even like advice, even here with this clarity, like, so you get this insight, you get this clarity, and you're like, okay, I'm ready, right? So that's what I'm seeing here. It's almost like here, if you actually see, there's like the word joy here. So understanding what's going to bring you joy, and then moving forward to doing that. I love that you are protected. So you are protected in this. Once you make that choice, or you can move forward. Even here and with this, like here, I feel like this fear, or maybe whatever it is, you are protected from whatever this is, as you make your way to something better, something new. Oh, I love this. Okay, let's see what the mystical crystal ball or science mystical, what is it, mystical science crystal ball oracle. And this is my own oracle, but I kind of like sometimes I make the names that I forget. All right, let's see what you have bell. So harmony, you will receive good news, possibly about a wedding. So maybe good news coming your way. Yeah, we can kind of see that. We do have a telephone, it's confession. Tell someone something. So whatever it is, it might be, I feel like there's like a sense here of, again, like deciding, hey, this is not the path I want to go on. I want to choose a different path. And maybe that's something that you need to do. There's candles, and look how many candles you have. You have a whole lot of candles. So help, assistance from others will bring you joy. Yeah, this is like you're divinely protected there, right there. So if you need help, it's coming, my friends. It's coming. But you got to make that decision. Okay, and then we have spider, which is creativity. You will receive gifts and compensation for a job well done. And that's over here, that there's compensation here. I really do like this. And creativity, though, like we keep on saying, like there's like creativity, there's like a lot of that's sort of like this week is all about being creative. And then we do have worries about like insects. So your problems are smaller than you think. So if you think that it's like the big problems, they're gonna kind of like disappear, I feel like, or you're gonna move so fast, you're just gonna leave them behind, which I kind of really like. Okay, now we're gonna use the fortune cookie card. So what's happening for the collective? Appear underneath. So looking, I feel for me that's the water, for some of you visiting water, but underneath it's really like, what is it that you really want to do? This is a choice. So I feel like this week is about discovering what's like what we really want, and it's also about making that decision and moving and recognizing the fear that maybe going to choosing a different path than we thought we would is like bringing about. So it's time to stop hiding. Stop. Time to stop hiding. It's time to stop not taking that decision. Like if you know, because I feel like that Ace of Swords is there because you do know. Just like if you need to make a change, then you gotta move forward. You gotta stop like hiding. Stop hiding from your fears, I would say. And then look, tap into your youth. It's important here. Let's see what other. So maybe like go playing, having fun. Discover ancient wisdom. So maybe going to discover, and then things will be unclear, but they are going to clear up as the week progresses for you. Let's see what other stuff. Yeah, it's so funny. Like it says, like prepare for unpleasant news, and we say that there's going to be unpleasant news, but it's okay. It's not going to it's not going to last, is what I'm seeing here. Like your worries are going to be smaller than that. And then it does say here we have rest is required. Yeah, take a little vacation this week, or like even if it's just like an hour or two, just where it's you being able to refill yourself. I feel like that is so important for you this week. So I hope you liked this reading. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up, and please do consider subscribing. I am beyond grateful, and I feel very blessed that I was able to read your cards, and I'm sending you a giant hug, and until I see you in the next one, bye-bye, my dear friends. My friends from group 3, I feel so happy that I'm able to do this for you. I'm happy that I'm able to be here with with all of you here. So here I was actually, sorry, I stopped because I was really focusing on this. It seems like there's somebody here, like this particular, there's this shyness, this bouquet. And this is actually quite reminding me of the Lenormand, to be honest. Bouquet is sort of like a gift might be coming this week. Somebody shows appreciation. I feel here it's sort of like if there's, you can actually see that there's this particular blonde lady has some scars, but there's still like a sense of appreciation. So I feel like this week somebody will acknowledge, maybe some sort of like, well, they're going to acknowledge you in some way. That's the bouquet. But it feels like you bring out something in others, especially here, if for not being perfect. I always want to say that. And so this is also the Lenormand here, with the mice here, with the mouse here, and then with the fox here. It's almost like, and when I saw this, I was like, oh, I don't know. But I kind of see like these are worries. And then the fox could be about, it could have to do with work. It could be about unexpected somebody. Like it could be something about work, but I feel like the worries are coming to an end. I know that it's sort of like this week the collective is really about facing our fears, and that's an important thing coming through. And so maybe for some of you, even this week, maybe you are going to actually show appreciation to somebody else. Oh, that would be nice. But I feel like the bouquet is really important. Maybe for some of you, like if you want to, like asking somebody else out, it may feel like you are like it may feel overwhelming, but I feel like you got this. I do feel like, because the mice is always worried, so fox could be about work, like I said, or it could be about something that's hidden that's going to come out. Ooh, which could be your first. Let's see what we have. Oh yes, love is in the air. Oh, look at that. This is a big week for you, my friends. All of this is all the major arcana. So this is definitely some sort of a big week. There's some sort of like a new beginning. So we kind of go from, let's do the Fool, which is like the first, and we go all the way to the Judgment. There's a lot of motion here. There is a sense like, yes, of new beginnings, a new start, finding balance, the Justice. I feel like for me, this is good karma that's coming finally. Like you've been working hard. This is the good karma that comes through here. We do have the Lovers. I do feel like there's a sense of connection. So for some of you, there's like this flirting maybe. Like, but this person, I want you to see this though. This is like a person, nobody's perfect here. And that's an important thing. Appreciating other people's imperfections is something that's coming through. The Judgment is, I feel like there's a awakening, a calling forth. I feel like I'm like, wow, this is like such a big thing. But the one thing here is this King of Candy Cane. So there's need for action. There's a need for discernment, being clear with your intention, clear what you want, and then going after it is what I'm actually almost going to say. So this week is about going forward, going after the things you want, which is, I guess that's true for everything. But there's also a sense of like the universe, spirit is going to be really helping you this week with like starting new beginnings, with like good karma coming through here. With the Lovers here, I almost feel like it could be that love is really coming this week. And it's also a sense of this Judgment. It's sort of like you are awakening to your higher self. Wow. So very beautiful. Like miracles. Look at that. Miracles and good luck. Look at that. You see, like this is a very magical week for you, my friends. So good things are coming for you. We do have Resume. Yep. And then we have Discover. Yeah. There's a sense of discovering, I feel like, yourself here. Trying something new with the Fool. So try something new this week in particular. Also, like with this, I also want to say like, yeah, like really showing appreciation for others and even for yourself, and accepting when somebody shows appreciation for you. There's discovery is coming from too, is understanding, like once you like know what you want, like go after it. You're resuming, you have to like actually take action. This is a week of action too. Not letting like worries and fears stop you, but moving forward. Oof, I like it a lot. Okay, let's see what the mystical signs crystal ball oracle has to say. What else is happening in this collective this week? Okay, realization. So mushroom, you will encounter minor obstacles, but again, there's a minor obstacles, but those obstacles are going to help you realize something. They're going to give the sense of clarity that the King of Candy Cane is coming through. And here we have, look, square. There's a solution coming for whatever those obstacles are. Abundance and blessings coming your way. And we have this, miracles, good luck. Oh yeah, I love this. Let's see what other stuff is coming. Health. Jump, you will enjoy good health for a long time. Hey, that is definitely, that's good luck. So if you're worried about health, it's coming. It's saying it's good stuff. So paddle, patience. You will have troubles at home, but things will be resolved. So again, it's sort of like things are going to resolve. Things are going to, like, even if there's minor hiccups, and I feel like that's what this is, things are going to clear up. You will gain confidence this week. Love it. Yes, this is the crystal. This is the fortune cookie oracle. Okay. A transformation is near. Yes, you are transforming. I love it. Yes, yes, yes. Because this goes from the Fool, the beginning, all the way to the Judgment. The Judgment is the ascension. There's like a movement forward. It is. Oh, I like that one. Love is a deer. Yes, this week is really like, oof, I love that. Yes. So if you're thinking about it, go like and expect the unexpected. Yes, yes, yes. So it might be like the person you have a crush on might be giving you a bouquet, or somebody's going to ask you out. Who knows? I don't even know, but it's exciting here. Salvation is near. Yes. Oh, I really like this for you. Let's see what other stuff is coming. Laugh out loud. And so, like, really enjoy this week. This week is going to be really awesome, I would say. So really take advantage of it. Really, really enjoy it. Because I have to say, like, we don't always have like such a strong like major arcana influence coming in, such spirit influence coming through here. So take advantage of it while you have it. So I hope you liked this reading. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up, and please do consider subscribing. I feel so honored I was able to read your cards, and I'm sending you a giant hug until I see you in the next one. Bye bye, my dear friends.